Hi Jim, it's the final game of the 2017-18 season on Saturday. It's Cappielow, Inverness Caledonian Thistle. Can I get your thoughts going into the final game?
Yeah, I mean, just before we get to discussing about the final game, Jonathan, I just want to congratulate our under-20s who won the league there, in dramatic fashion with a penalty from Jack Purdue on Wednesday night. I think they've had an outstanding run of games in consistency. They were fantastic performances over the last 3-4 months. A young side, but they thoroughly deserve the plaudits they're getting for their attitude and their ability and holding their nerve, because it was a very dramatic game. There was 3 teams could have won it in the last game of the season, and fortunately Morton managed to achieve that. So congratulations to all the young boys. To win any league is difficult at any time, and we know it's not the most important thing. The big challenge is ahead for them to try and push themselves into the first team, but that will give them confidence and belief, and hopefully they can use that to motivate themselves and to push themselves on to challenge next season for the first team squad. So again, congratulations and well done to them all, and as I said, it was a fantastic achievement.
Just on that subject then, you go to all the games, Jim. Is there players there you've identified that maybe could be breaking through next season? I mean, there's some good prospects in the squad.
There's always 2 or 3 players that I think have got the possibility. It's the difficulty at this level, at the 20s level, is no disrespect, but some of the opposition is not of the best standard, and therefore it's sometimes difficult to judge. But the single biggest difference between that level and championship level is the mental toughness required. The demands on first team players are they have to win, they have to compete, not just the physical side, but as I say, to the mental side. So if they can add that, and the more they train with the first team, the more times they become more confident. So we've had like Matt Russell, Lewis Strapp, Ben Armour involved at times, with Jack Purdue involved in training and stuff like that. And there's been a good number of young boys who have trained periodically, but the more they get involved with the first team on a regular basis, the more comfortable they become with that. And if they can cope with that, then that gives me more confidence and trust that they can go and do a job in the first team. So we look forward to hopefully at least 1 or 2 of them pushing hard next season for a place, and sending a message the other night there about winning to the first team guys that there's competition around the corner. So
just on the Inverness game, Jim, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Inverness again have been sensational form over the last couple of months since they won the Iron Brew Cup. They've had so many games, and fair play to them. I think when you get on that winning streak, you don't feel so tired, because I think a lot of people thought when they had so many games to cram in, they would run out of gas, but that hasn't happened, and I think that's due to the fact that they've won the vast majority of them. Again, winning in midweek away to Livingston, which we know is a notoriously difficult place to get a result. So all credit to John Robertson's team for going to the last game of the season, where there's still a possibility of being in the playoffs. So we know they'll be highly motivated coming to us. They'll have great confidence from the results they've had. And from our point of view, we've got to take last week's performance against St Mirren and then add concentration, because I thought we played some really good football at times. We created a good number of chances. I think we were every bit as good as St Mirren on the day, but we made a couple of crucial lapses of concentration, which cost us the match. So if we can have the same type of game, but make sure we stay focused and don't make silly mistakes, then we want to finish the season with a positive result.
Is it important to do that, just finish on a high with
It's always important to win matches, but I think you're right. I think in the last game of the season at home, we know we haven't finished the season as well as we'd have liked to have done in terms of league position. I think for 30 matches we competed really well, but the last 6 matches or last 5 matches, we haven't done as well, and that's frustrating, because I think unfortunately you're then judged by the last few matches rather than over the course of the whole season. And we've had some fantastic results, Jonathan, over the course of the season. Up at Tannadice to win 3-0, up at Inverness, first time in the club's history to win 2-0, beating St Mirren 4-1, winning 3-0 at Falkirk. We've had some great results, but we haven't managed to string enough of them together, and we've been too inconsistent. So we want to finish the season with a positive result and a positive performance. Not that it papers over the cracks, because it doesn't. We know we haven't done as well as we'd have liked to have done. We can look at injuries and things like that, and some circumstances that went against us, but generally speaking, we haven't been consistent, and that's something that we have to improve on next season. So, even if it's small consolation, we want to win the match, try and get 3 points, and try and finish the season as positive as we can.
You mentioned next season you were having your meetings with players today. Is there anything you can tell us at this point, anything at this stage, or is it still just sort of ongoing negotiations?
Yeah, I mean, it's too ongoing. We have this conversation every year, that, I think I had 15 players at a contract, first team players, and then you've got the younger ones as well. So there's probably about 20 players that are all, in the process of, whether they stay or come in. Then you've got loan players and stuff like that as well at the club. So we've had a lot of talking over the last few weeks. We've been doing it for weeks and weeks now. But I understand agents, in particular, will say to the players, their clients, listen, we've maybe got 1 or 2 other options out there. Hang fire, wait and see what's out there. So all the players, I can understand that. Listen, players want to play at the highest level they can. They want to earn as much money as they possibly can. But from our point of view, we want decisions. So we've explained to the players that we won't wait all summer. We'll wait a couple of weeks, but then we need decisions one way or the other. And obviously there will be some players who will let you know next week that won't be staying at the club. But the ones we have made offers to, we want decisions within the next couple of weeks.
Excellent, Jim. Thank you very much for your time, and good luck against Inverness on Saturday.
Thanks, John.